Hello friends, greetings. Welcome to How to VLN channel. This is DB VLN stream. Today in this video, we are going to see how to prepare an interactive diagram using draw.io. So why it may be needed? So we use presentation, we use Word document, PPT, PDF files, a lot of documents, a lot of uh, document types to uh, document our solution, document an SOP, document whatnot, an incident description or anything, an RCA document or anything, problem document or anything in our ITL life cycle. And um, normally, anything that is communicated visually is much more effective than a text-based description. Why is it so? When you present something in a text-based manner, the recipient needs to read it and then he has to conceive that idea and then he has to visualize it how it looks like in his brain for it to be finally understood. But if you do the same, uh, if you are actually able to prepare the visual representation in the beginning of, or when you prepare itself, when you present something visually, it is very easy that he will bypass all the layers that he has to do and find he will be on the final step, and it takes a very less turnaround time for the recipient to understand what you're trying to communicate. And if it is, be it a conference call, um, then your conference call will be very much interactive when they look at the diagram. I had been in many such situations, and I always use visual representations. And I know about Drivo for last 10 years or more than that. I have been preparing infographics for a long time using Drivo, but I never knew there is a way we can make Drivo interactive. Until recently, when I was asked to prepare a solution document, so I had to use a lot of block diagrams and pictures from Azure, AWS, and so on, the cloud partner. And I couldn't get this done using Excel. Normally, I use Excel to prepare any flow diagram and any presentation. I have a way, and I approach that, and it is very easy and quick also for me. So, but Excel, you can take much. It will take much more effort to get it interactive. But versus if you use Drive, you can easily get that done. That's why we picked up Drive too. I have used that for my solution document last time, and I was thinking, why not document this video in a video format so anyone looking at it, maybe our channel subscribers and the people who watches our channel will get benefit from it because maybe this is the first time they are seeing as well. I know this tool has been there, but I never knew that this much of interaction is possible with this tool. So, as we do normally, we pick our objective. The objective is to draw the interactive diagram using Drive. But how are we going to do? So, the URL for the Drive is this. If you just type Drive in Google search or in your Chrome browser, it will automatically redirect to app.diagrams.net. It's an open source tool, guys, and it's very. If you go through their blogs, I was very concerned when first I was creating any uh, diagrams on Drive, but the security wise, they are very good. They don't process your data on their server. Instead, they allow you to store any diagrams you generate on your own drives, be it OneDrive or Google Drive or Dropbox or any storage, cloud storage. On top of it, you can also store it locally on your hard disk. So there are several conditions under which only they actually store process your data. So security first they consider. So you will always store your so always store your uh, document or a presentation or diagram on your local machine. You have an opportunity to store it in your local machine, so it never goes to their server. So this is one thing. When exactly it goes to their server, it's not magic, right? They need something, so they cannot do all the processing on your machine. And there is a downloadable version also. Just forgot to mention, you can actually have a downloadable app on your local desktop. You can install it. And don't need an internet at all. So if you have an offline desktop and you have already downloaded it, and you don't need any icons or additional icons you need from internet, then I think you should work without any internet as well. So that means You don't go to the internet, you don't go to the server at all. That's the one beauty of it. But I always use the online web portal because I trust them. I have read about security in their portal also. They clearly say security is important for them, and so they honor all the security complaints. And Confluence trust them. They have plugin for Word, Excel, and so on. They have plugins for Word. I have at least seen, and Confluence they have plugin. So you know how integrated that is. But remember, so when exactly it goes to their cloud, whenever I'll show you that as well. Whenever you do any conversion of your presentation to an image, PDF, any format for that sense, it will go to their server, get it processed, and then it comes back to you in the way you asked for. So what they say in their website is the data gets processed, right? That's the only time the data is stored in their server. Immediately after that, it is deleted, is what they say. I trust them, but it's up to your company norms and to um, your your experience with the product. As soon as you start using this product, I think you will also gain much confidence with the product. At least I have confidence in them, but I am not going to put any sensitive data anyway in that. But for my solution presentation, it's absolutely fine and it's a fantastic tool. So I have no concerns doing it. So you can also use any generic diagram or solution preparation using this tool. And but I wouldn't recommend, at least now, until now I haven't done. So I wouldn't put my identity informations anywhere on the doc in the driver web. Okay, anything that identifies any of my entities or properties, be it my workspace or be it my personal space, I'm not going to put anything. So first we hit to this URL, step one. So step one, hit to the URL given above, and step two, start trying. You need to have idea, no one can help you. So we just already have opened the driver web. You can see here, this is how it looks. I always choose page setup first, and I choose landscape because portrait is not good for drawing any solution diagram. So you can do that and apply. And you have shapes to select here. You can select here as well. The other way is for people who are new to Drive, but for people who already has experience, you can wait for a few minutes before we start the interactive diagram. So you can double click also, and it will be able to generate the shapes. So I'm going to double click and generate a shape. So what are we documenting today? I'm just trying to document what are the options you have for Oracle database migration. I'm just going to limit myself. There are plenty of options. I'm going to limit myself to pump and R1, and I'm just going to show you the steps that we follow and high level, nothing in detail. Okay, so we have migration method as a starting point, right? And what are the methods we follow? Second, if you see here, the arrows are starting up in all the directions. If you click that arrow, you get these boxes below. It automatically generates a shape. So simple it is, isn't it? And so I choose Arman backup restore. And within Arman backup restore, you have several options, right? You can use it as a one-time ad hoc activity, or you can also have you can keep recovering your data like a manual standby or cold continuous recovery of DB until a day that happens to be continuous recovery of target DB. So one time ad hoc activity, you just finish it, or other way, you continue. You set it up like a standby, and then continue to recover the DB until you finish the cutover. People may uh, so we cannot definitely say Armon is the only way you can get a standby setup. But I'll just say, for example, for this scenario, standby DB setup, data guard or managed standby. All right. So this is one other way with which you can migrate the data. And the second option. So we just say like this. R1 is one option we said, and the second option, pump we said. What are the options that pump brings to the table? I'm not talking about. I'm not going to talk about conventional exporting. So pump. So you have many options in pump. Schema level, DB, full DB, and etc. So schema level of full DB is actually involving lo- mm, dumping the backups to. We will say. Um, so what we say is logical migration or yeah, schema table. So we still go with the lowest granularity, which is row actually, then table level, then schema level, then full DB. So these are the options, and we have few other options as well. And I say here that as pump. I'm going to call this as a separate method in the pump, which is transportable table space. It's a massive moment. But when it comes to transportable table space, transportable table space is a combination of Harman and pump, because you need to secure the backup of the data files by putting the table spaces in read-only mode. So I'm not gonna. The idea behind this video is not to go in detail about the migration methods. I will do that probably in another video. This method, this procedure is, I mean, because when you talk about transport table space, Harman will be anyway ignored because you need to back up the table spaces. You can again you can copy the files manually as well after you put it in read-only mode. No harm in it, but I'm just giving you. So these are the various options you have, and you can even include one more option. But if you see this, if you pick up, all right, let me show Golden Gate as one other option where you still need to instantiate the Golden Gate, the initial seeding. You will use pump or Harman only. So there, so it means what I'm trying to tell you is that all these options, one or the other way, they will touch the other, but this will not touch Harman. Attack backup and restore will not touch transport variable space. Data guard stamp and manual standby setup will not touch the transport variable space. But transport table space can touch Harman as well as pump. And Golden Gate can touch both transport table space and Harman backup restore. So and pump. All these three methods can touch Golden Gate. Some or the other way. Right? So I mean I will probably do it in another video about how to migrate some database in Oracle. What are the options you have and so on. But this purpose of this document is to show you interactive diagram. All right, and I'm going to add some boxes to show you Harman. So the options which involves Harman. And second, we are going to make this interactive anyway. Just bear with me. I'm going to show you. So when I was explaining the solution to customer or to my colleagues, I need to tell them, okay, which all, Harman as a tool uh, touches, which are the methods it touches. So that's why I choose Harman. Next, pump as a method, which all procedure it touches. So and Golden Gate. All right. So Golden Gate as an option, which all methods it touches. So we kept three options, and now you need to press Control K, or you go here in the view. You need to look for tags. So Control K. And layers also you can use for the interactive diagram, but I am going to use tags. So click here and create a tag Harman. And now you need to choose the blocks which you wanted to be part of Harman. So this is Harman, this is Harman, this is Harman, this is possibly you can use it in Harman. Okay, so we chose Arman here. Next, we need to add the next blocker, which is pump. Which all methods will touch pump? So this and this will touch the pump. You just tag it here. So this boxes you selected, and you, as soon as you select this, the checkbox is enabled. So you can, for example, if you want to add few more, you can select it. They are part of Arman as well. But for us, it's a classification, right? So this is classified only under pump. But see, transporter table space is classified under Arman as well as under pump. Okay. So similarly, you can have common things as well. And golden gate. So I'll just say GG. But you see, I wanted to exclude that. Now I need to select GG, and golden gate can touch all these modules for the initial seeding. So I selected this. Now if I do this, see the GG is gone. But since these two boxes, Arman and transporter table space, are part of pump, they're still visible. So maybe, well, let's do one thing. Let's exclude. Yeah, if you select this, it shows you, right? Let's exclude this too, so it's easy for you to follow. And pump, if you select it, it's okay. Pump is proper. Next, Arman. So Arman, what we will do is we'll skip this. It's almost there in each and every block. We'll keep it only in pump, and Arman we'll skip it. So, so it's not part of Arman. It's only part of pump. All right, now. All right. So if I select again Arman, Arman shows golden gate as well. So let's remove Arman, golden gate from Arman. And these are Arman, part of Arman, right? Now if I select Arman, golden gate is going away. So, all right. So now if I remove golden gate is gone. If I select pump, pump is gone. So you can see even if I toggle the viewability, I'm able to properly remove them now. Okay, now if I do a presentation, this is exactly when publish. You see, guys, if I do this publish, it will go to their server, Drive server. You see here, I don't have any way to actually suppress the viewability of Arman or Golden Gate or the pump. I don't have any option. I will just present this as like a non-interactive diagram when people sees this. But now I am going to make this as interactive. So next step. So create your diagram is what we did, right? Step 2 is create your diagram that we finished. Step 3, what we are going to do, make it interactive by creating actions. Creating actions or custom links. Actions using custom links. All right. So this custom links, I'll show you what is this. For the first one, I'm going to show you step by step. So Arman is a box I added, right? So I click this and you see here, edit link. You need to go here and then it asks you for the URL. So here we need to add some code. This page will accept code as well. For that, you need to go here. This URL also is there in my website. This is also coming from Drive only. If you go to their blog, you will read about this URL. I already opened it, so I kept it here. And you can see here, title. Title is Arman. You can give any random title. It's an arbitrary one. And toggle. Always choose toggle. Show or hide will always perform one operation. But toggle, if the object is already visible, it will disable. It will disable the visibility. If the object is disabled, it will enable the visibility. That's what toggle means. And you don't change any cell layer or anything. Cell layer is for the layers, but we are using tags. So in the tags, so just look at the tags again. So we need to be careful with the names. Armand, small, pump upper, GG, all in upper. So Armand, I never tested it in different case, but just see. And then Armand, now add action. So if as soon as you click that add action, the code is generated here. You can click here to validate if the link is valid. So they made it super easy for us to work on this. Now click OK. So you see there is a URL coming up now. If you do this, see it's toggling. All right. So let's finish up others as well. Pump, create link. And similarly, I'll say it's pump. Button 2 is pump. But you can give any arbitrary values. I say even I don't think you don't need a value also, it's fine. It is for the URL that is generated. So to identify the URL and reset the link before generating the next one, otherwise it will append to it. Right. So we copy this link, paste it. So now if I click the pump alone will go away and come back. So how does it happen? This script that we generated is putting for tags pump. I mean, whatever box is associated with the tag pump, toggle their visibility. That's what they're trying to do using that particular code. You don't need to manually write it. So it's automatically taken care by the tool itself. All you need to do is use this. Right? It's GG. Reset, add action. So, and you copy the link and paste it here. Now, if I do this, GG, see, GG is gone and come back. Now, if I go to the publish in the presentation mode, you'll see here. Now, these boxes are enabled. Earlier, see here, in this, nothing is enabled. But this is a new one that we generated. Here, the box is active. See, it's toggling. See, R1 is going up, pump is coming back, golden gate is going and coming in. I click on R1, it's toggling now, it's disabled and it's enabled. I click on pump, it's disabled, and again I click, it is enabled. I click on golden gate, it's disabled, and again I click, it's enabled. And one more thing that you can do is you can make these arrows animated as well, the flow of the data. Option you see here, the flow is animated now. Similarly, if you want, you can automate it like you can make it like this, and see you can make all the arrows as flow animated. You should be able to. This will make it much more interactive. So I'll see. Now again I'll do a presentation. This is very simple and straightforward, right? You have plenty of other options. You can include more and more tools also. You see here now how the day it's like it shows how it's flowing. R1 gone, pump gone, and you can enable it again. Golden gate gone, and you can enable it again. Such a wonderful tool, isn't it? So I hope you liked this video. So I'll just make it interactive by creating action links using custom links. Step 4. After the necessary links are created, step 5, make the convert the file to presentation. Publish the file for presentation. File for presentation by going to files, menu. All right, I will upload this instruction document as well as the video. You guys take a look, and I hope you really liked it. I'm not sure if it adds value to your role or not. If it does, please feel free to comment on comment on our video, And please share your valuable feedback, they really motivate me. uh, Probably we can meet in the next video. And if you really like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to How to Learn channel and share it with your other friends. So we'll meet in the next video. Thanks, guys.